So this part, it seems balletic to me, more so than the other.
Again, that's like self-beating.
Yeah. Are you tired at this point?
Yeah.
Yeah?
You get tired a little bit later on. This part, you're okay.
Yeah.
I don't think you're tired throughout this whole piece,
Yeah.
but you still feel bad.
Is that the box section
Yeah.
is killer, but then after that you have a chance to catch your breath, and then the end is pretty aerobic with all the running,
Right.
but at least you have a little breather.
Yeah, the running at the end is the hardest part for me. Oh, the in and the out. As soon as we leave with the praying and then we run back on with the arm, with Ben's section that's on the video, that's the second time we repeat that arm section, and that's when it gets really hard.
Because you're so exhausted.
It's
Yeah.
the end, you're tired, and you're running and flailing your arms.
Yeah.
It's a lot of arm thrusting.
Yeah.
Yeah. And yet it looks very precise when you do it, I think. It doesn't look like, it looks like you're putting them in a certain spot.
There's you have, yes.
Yeah,
There's a
there's
certain
choreography.
spot. It is choreography.
Yeah, you have to follow it, but
Well, and you have like Paul's voice in your head saying elbows up, because your elbows are supposed to stay at 90 degrees.
That's his big thing.
yeah, I got that today.
We were laughing about it because we were like, that is Paul's favorite part. It's just when we start off with the hood on
Right.
and like so closed off. It's like the weirdest feeling to be that closed off from everything.
That's actually kind of the most stressful part.
That is the most stressful part. I agree.
Like sensory deprivation.
Yes,
Yeah.
and then like you're like, I feel crazy when I take it off because it's like lights and you're in the back, you're in dark, you run around, you rip it off, and then music and lights, and you're half naked, and it's like, I mean, it works probably for Mopey, but that's also one of my other favorite parts. That
At
James
the end
was
of
just doing.
James's? Yeah.
We go into it's called Monster,
Okay.
that open arm.
So the very end of James.
Yeah, and then this is the touching us. I also, that to me is like my it's I feel it through my veins.
Okay.
That's my thing.
Like you feel the energy or something. Or
I feel the drugs.
The drugs.
I feel the drugs creeping up, and then after that we continue to touch ourselves.
Yeah.
And then it goes to the arm, and then we hit ourselves with the arm.
Right.
So mine's a very messed up child.
It's a little darker than the Mopey I'm used to seeing. Because I'm a kind of happy Mopey girl. So that would be the reaction then. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's also a little, like I said, ADD, so not
Yeah.
necessarily like the move before relates directly to the move after for
Got
me.
it.
But
That's one reason that all these could be separate steps and not necessarily something that gets danced through is because this kid is...
yeah,
It was staged so separately.
For you guys.
Yeah. We had names for everything, and
No, what were some of the names? I remember they were hilarious. Like you had one that was called the Nipple something, and there was
this one's Frankenstein.
That was Frankenstein.
Johnny just said that one's the monster.
Okay.
Ben and I had a special name for one that I kept forgetting, called Britney Spears.
Oh, that's what it was.
Yeah, we named it Britney Spears.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Got it. Yeah, that was too funny.
That's called The Director. I don't know if Paul's been calling that to you guys.
Oh, it's 'cause of that?
Yeah.
When you do these arabesques, do you think purposely, lyrical and looks like you have a lot of beautiful air? Oh, it's so graceful. Do you think I'm going to create that effect, or do you just do the arabesque?
Well, that's part of the choreography. I think that when it was staged, we were told to do
Pretty.
too lyrical. Well, there's certain sections that Paul's like, this is where you show you're a ballet dancer. You
Right.
show that you're trained, and I
got
think
it.
that's probably one of the sections.
Yeah. So that's one part. Is the other later on with the cramps?
Well, there's one that's
There's like
later in
Seven?
that same section, I think, but
Uh-huh.
we're doing all this, Moby stuff, and then we turn around and do, a really proper tendu arabesque
yes,
to the back.
yeah, you're right.
Yes.
And that's one of the moments that Paul really always says, show you're a ballet dancer.
So we actually saw that also in Jonathan's in the beginning, right?
I
Did
don't
we
know,
see that?
possibly.
You had a beautiful hand there.